New Gameplay 이 전시는 아주 간단합니다. 타이틀에서 보여주듯이 New Gameplay, 우리가 행위하는 게이밍을 기반으로 한 기술과 인간과의 관계에서 벌어지는 다양한 어떤 문화적 모든 활동들을 저희가 보여주는 전시입니다. 저희가 이제 독일의 ZKIM과 같이 공동 기획을 한 겁니다. 그래서 ZKIM에서 직접 시니어 큐레이터와 많은 테크니션들이 와서 협업을 해서 전시를 만들었고요. 굉장히 많은 작업들이 보여지고 있습니다. 아주 실험적인 작가부터 아주 대중적인 커머셜 게임까지 거의 저희가 45여 점.
We have very important works here, which are not games, but which are artworks. And for instance, Legible City is a work which is aiming to immerse the visitor into the images. The visitor is doing a ride on a bicycle in a virtual city, which is like a copy of a real city.
We have different sections in the exhibition. One section is called Society and Games. We present games in this context that have social and political relevance. This is a new trend in game design, and here we have a new trend that we can observe. Video games that try new topics, new themes. Pong is a video game, a tennis game, and the first commercially available video game by the company Atari from 1972. It was the first video game that was played in private homes. You could buy it and put it in your living room, attach it to your television set. This is an interesting connection to the work of Beknamjun. He began experimenting with interactive media, but he began experimenting with modifying television sets and interactive imagery. Of course, there is a difference because Beknamjun worked in the analog domain, and video games, of course, are digital. But we can see a connection here because video games and the interactivity of Paik's work can be perceived as somewhat related. One artist is called Niklas Roy. He's from Berlin in Germany, and he modified a new version, or created a new version of Pong called Ping. It is a interactive piece that you control with your own hands. So your own body becomes part of the image. You can control the pixel ball, the tennis ball, with your own hands, and your hands become part of the image and become part of the actual gameplay.
Korean artist Beknamjun was the first to start to subvert the mass media television. And the earliest work we have in this exhibition is the Participation TV, where he makes it possible to control the TV with your own voice. The idea behind of this is that normally the TV as a mass media is a one-directional media from one to all, and Paik wanted to change this. Everybody should have his own influence on TV. So that's why he invented this Participation TV. Mesa di Voce is 30 years later, and here we can control computer-generated images with our own voice. So it's a nearly similar process where Paik or The game developer gives back the game or the TV to the individual which is using it himself or herself.
Zen for Film by Beknamjun is a 16mm film running through a projector, and the film does not show any representational image at all. It is a non-exposed film. It is just a white blank image, and this shows us the very materiality of the medium of film itself. Paik was one of the first who began modifying technology and mass media in order to analyze media. Here we can see some artistic strategies that are very similar to contemporary artists like Jody. Jody is an artist couple from Belgium and the Netherlands in Europe, and they were pioneers of fine artists working in the field of video gaming. They took video games, commercial products, first-person shooters, for example, and they reprogrammed them.
This exhibition, New Gameplay, is educational, but it's also fun. And you can experience more than 40 video games from the oldest times to the newest games. Come to the Beknam준아트센터 and start a new game.